Suddenly switching the BGM from the 8-bit one
go.
to the usual one. Listen, she kind of forgot that it was an Pixar one this whole time, and then she's pretty sure it was Matuna who was like, "Ooh, Chippy too," and she was like, "That's not meant to be like that." Oh, thank you so much for the $20, Matuna. Thank you. You're now helping her recover from the financial decision she made in Japan. AKA, she decided to take a taxi to the airport, and by God, it's expensive. Thank you so much. Thank you. How are you? Should we know you? It's been 20,000 years. It's been too long, but it's okay. You forgot about her. Look at Escape Japan. She wished she got stuck. Not gonna lie, she was in the airport being like, what if they just cancel?
Go, Kairi.
What if they just cancel her flight? That'd be a big shame, wouldn't it? Oh, thank you so much for the 10K. Thank you. Thank you so much for gifting all those memberships. It's been like 16 days since last year. It feels like it's been a year.
Go, Kairi.
She won't lie. She came back with so much stuff. I got something about matcha. For what?
Go,
She's not really sure what to do with all this matcha she has. She kind of has like a lot. As in more than she would need before it goes off. She doesn't really know what to do with it. She has a lot of sweets as well. Like, she was like, like the last day you should go and buy sweets and stuff. She kind of didn't look at the expiry date on some of them. And some of them expire next week. So she has like a pile of sweets. And like cakes and stuff. She has cakes. She has a pile of cakes and like desserts that need to be eaten in the next 2 weeks. And she's a little bit concerned about it. They cancel for then you have to live at the airport and make a taxi ride. To make the taxi ride worth it, listen, she would make them reimburse her.
Go, Kairi.
Thanks for some from the YouTube for the membership. Thank Kaneko. Thank you. Also, Captain Nana. That you weren't told about posting during your trip. So, she forgot. Phil, you know what? Okay, wait. She forgot. Okay, wait. There's a badge she got from a gacha. And she doesn't really know who this character is. And she's pretty sure that you like her because she's a frog. Wait. She needs to go find the photo. Because she was like... Troy doesn't really know who this character is, right? It's a character, it's green hair with a frog on her. And she doesn't really know who that character is. She got a few Toho things, but there wasn't that much this time round. And, maybe because she was in Kansai. Like, there wasn't much Toho. So, Wako, yeah, maybe it's her. It's green hair, like lime green hair with a frog on her. She's a badge of her. Do you want it? Next time you buy something from her coffee shop and she posts something to you, she'll put it in the back. Because she doesn't know who this character is. But she only got a few things from Toho this time around because there wasn't that much. She was looking out for stuff. But the figures weren't even really something that she likes as well. Oh, never mind. You're on a toy. You get an email? You get an email saying you got a gifted membership? She did that.
What do you call the security guards for Samsung? Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, Moon. Thank you so much for the 15 months, Moon. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's a good one. Ow.
Go,
Thank you so much for the 6 months short fare. Thank you. She gives you all the dows. Mwah. Thank you. But yeah, she has a lot of matcha. And she didn't know what to do with it because she doesn't want to make it into dessert. Because this matcha is expensive. This is one of those like fancy ass like 40-pound matchas. But she doesn't know what to do with it. Because if she makes cakes of it, it's a bit of a waste of money, isn't it? To like make a matcha cake with matcha like powder that's 30 quid. Everybody matcha is overrated. Good matcha is good. Like, she quite likes the taste of grass, you know? Have you never seen us cats eat grass? Yeah, you see the emote that Dota's using? That one's drawn by Jordan. Go and support her. Her art is very good. Even make her draw other things. Better not use it. Yeah, that's true. To be fair, she might actually just bring it to like the maid cafe and offer like some fancy ass matcha at the maid cafe for the next couple of months. Your dog eats grass to throw up? Yeah, like, you know, listen. Dogs and cats have different intelligence levels, okay? Us cats, we're smarter than that. We're smarter than that. She once saw a dog eat its own poop. Like, it pooped and then went in a circle and ate it. Like, that's the canine intelligence right there. But us cats, we can't just eat grass to just like help us throw up. Yeah, basically what Moon said. Your cat gives you a 1,000-yard stare sometimes, and they ginger cats. Cause like, she gets it. She's also an orange cat, but she's a slightly different orange cat. But she has never met a normal orange cat in her life. There you go, exactly. Ginger cats. They are something. Like ginger house cats. They are on something. She always feels like. She's never met a normal one. Never met a normal one. Probably herself included as well. But she hopes every cow has been okay. She has officially weighed herself after coming back from Japan. She has gained 2 kilos in a span of 10 days. It's kind of quite bad. But she presumes it's like temporary weight. It's gonna excrete out over the next like week or so. Like she's pretty sure that 2 kilo will go away in like a few weeks. Partha is also muscle from auto walking. She did 130,000 steps in 10 days. Yeah, she has a Fitbit, right? Like, you ever see her in cooking stream? She has a Fitbit on. The little black strap on her wrist a lot of time. That thing clocked in 130,000 steps. 130,000 in 10 days. Her legs, not gonna lie, no joke. Her like calf area is a lot more muscular than a lot of Japanese people's calves. She got really confused. Oh, she just moved her neck really weirdly and now it hurts. Also, if you're wondering why her model is moving a bit weirdly, it's because she hurt her neck on like day 8 of the Japan trip, and it's really tense right now. But like, she won't even lie, cause she don't know why, right? Cause she's in the onsen, and she just spent her time looking at people's legs, cause she didn't want to look at their boobies. So she spent a lot of her time just looking at people's like calf area, because she didn't know the look. And these, like, for gals that walk a lot, their calves aren't very built. Like, they're skinny, right? They're really, really skinny, but their calves aren't as muscular as hers. So she's kind of starting to think whether or not she has weird ass proportions, because she's like, why are you so skinny? These girls are stick thin, but their calves aren't skinny at all. You look upwards for too long? She didn't know. She woke up with it. She woke up with this neck pain to a point where she couldn't look up for the last 3 days of her trip. She couldn't physically look up, and it was really bad because she had slumpers put on it. She had she had like Thai massage, like massage elephant balm on it. She had everything on it, but her neck is still kind of painful. She won't lie. Gohima tried heat. She tried salompas. She tried everything to try to fix. She just slept stupid. She just slept silly. What did you expect to see in that environment? That was a lot, okay? She'll tell you all about her onsen day during the onsen section of her PowerPoint presentation of her trip. You often wear a heavy backpack? Only on the first day. Like, only on the first day because she had, she's traveling with it. But other than that, she had like a tote bag. She didn't really have much. The only thing that time was heavy was when she carried a camera up the mountains. Up Inari Mountain. Good we didn't meet it. If you can't look up, you're not that much taller than her, are you? This is already how you build cars? Did she go up that many stairs? No, she didn't go up that many stairs, but that was... No, she did! She climbed the frickin' Fushimi Nari Mountain, and Jesus Christ, their steps are a lot. But she just felt like the worst part of it is, she hurt her neck sleeping. Like, straight up, she woke up with this neck pain because she was like, she must have just slept really weird. Like, she must have just slept with like her neck upwards or something. Like, chin on the pillow, planking down because like it's the back, right the top, the back of her neck. She didn't really know what though. She has no idea. Asked your mom to massage it. Yeah, she doesn't want to get strangled just after she came back from the trip. Also, don't throw things at her monster, that's mean. Mostly like she goes like 13 miles a day. She doesn't know how many steps is 13 miles. Because she let's see, okay, let's go check. Let's check how many miles she walked. Good thing to be fair, her legs weren't in pain. She had like a salompa for the first like 2 days. You know, like those little like straps you put onto your calves. That's how she was for the first few days. But after that, it wasn't that bad. Like her walk, maybe it's because she consistently did 20,000 steps, like about 10 miles a day. According to her app, she did 10 miles a day of walking. So that's a lot of walking. She got to eat so much. That was great. Like she felt a bit bad because her group was always like out and about, right? We're always doing stuff. She never really had a time to like post stuff. So she's a bit sad that she didn't really have time to post stuff. She hopes that this PowerPoint she's made will fill in the gaps. Because she didn't really post that much. Some days she literally would get in bed and like check her phone and then fall asleep. Because she's exhausted. Maybe it's because she didn't really completely fix her sleeping schedule until maybe day 6. She did have a very lovely time. She did have a very nice time. It was very nice. She's gonna tell you all about it in a moment. She did have a really nice time. Like it was a very impulse trip for her. Like she didn't really plan anything. Like she got to do a lot of stuff and she did book a few things. But she booked things and then kind of just filled in the gaps with that. There's a few things that were kind of impulsive as well. Like she managed to get a Pokemon cafe, like booking the morning before the day. So she like woke up at like 5 a.m. and then she was like, she can't go to bed. So she just looked at the Pokemon cafe and there was bookings and she booked it. It was great. Best kind of holiday, in my opinion. She just feels bad because like there were days she wouldn't like hang out with her group. She would be like, okay, goodbye. And then she just like went off and did her own thing. Did she get a good merch haul? Did she include her merch haul? She didn't. She only included in the photos you're gonna see. She only included her food one and her like miscellaneous goods ones. So she didn't include a clothes one. Cause her clothes one, she bought a lot of clothes this trip, but she bought the majority from a flea market. Which, by God, if you guys are ever in Japan, go to a flea market because she got some banging outfits for 100 yen. You successfully made them all jealous. It's time to go to Kyoto Park. It's like it's in Kyoto. It's actually quite nice because it's like a place that they make it like a set for Edo period stuff, and it's apparently where some of like the tokusatsu people can film their videos and stuff. She just went there because she wanted to try to be a ninja. She was like, ooh, there's a ninja show. And it was fun. Like, it was fun. She was just a little bit lost. There was a samurai show, but then during the show, they were like, oh, does anyone want to come up to become a samurai? And then she gaslit a friend to, like, put their hand up. Because she didn't tell them what they were saying. Her Japanese understanding is, like, decent at best. So she just kind of went like, oh yeah, put your hand up. Poor fucker had to go up to the stage. That was great. 10 out of 10 would recommend gaslighting your gal pals to go up on the stage in a language they can't speak. Wait, isn't 100 yen like $1? You got clothes for $1? Yeah! She got clothes for 50 yen, which is like 50 cents. It's great. Bamboo, she felt a little bit bad because they were bricking it. Like, they were bricking it and she was crackling. Never go on a trip to a foreign country with Tori. It's bad. It's bad when the group kind of hopes that Tori's Japanese gets them around, because Tori's Japanese is like less than N5 level. Well, it's no good. That's when friendship with Tori ends. Listen, they were never gonna get that once in a lifetime experience again. They should be thanking her. Just learn Japanese, you'll be safe. To be fair, her Japanese really improved in the 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, in the 10 days she was there for. When you're the source of the Japanese speaking, you tend to learn real quick. Kate, please! Kate! Welcome! She hopes you've been doing well. They're just giving them the courage they never knew they had. Listen, she gave them a memory. Okay? They should be grateful. She gave them the memory to become a samurai for a day. Then again, you recommend natto sushi for oblivious friend? To be fair, the same friend also had natto for the first time. And that was like she doesn't like natto just because it smells a lot very strong. Like, it smells disgusting to her, so she can't really get over the smell. But the taste can't be good enough for her to hate to like the smell. So like, she's never really eaten it. Not a fan at all. Tori's just giving her the courage. Yeah, she just courage or just, you know, gaslighting. Bruh, listen, Moon. You're gonna be mad jealous of her, of all the common riders she saw. She's gonna show you her second favorite one after the really regular looking one she saw. That guy, that one, if you guys were following her on her Twitter during her day that she was on the Common Rider Museum, there was one gal, right? That was the most normal, average looking man in this sea of cool ass suits. It's just a man. It's so funny. Did you get up early to visit the shrine? She got up. The earliest she got up was 5 a.m. to go to Inari. When she got to Inari around 7, and it was empty enough, she got to go to some shrines, and it was quite nice. Random man, random. Listen, he's her Kamiyoshi now, right? There's something about just a regular man. Even though he's not a man, it's apparently a cyborg, right? Just a regular man. Gonna end up working a hostess club around Tori? She would love to go to a hostess club. Like, she didn't even go to maid cafes again. Like, she kind of wants to avoid going to maid cafes and, like, those kind of places until she can actually hold a proper conversation in Japanese. Because she always feels a little bit awkward because she can't speak it, but she looks like she can speak it. What do you think about the Yakuza show announcement? Listen, it got overshadowed by the rabbit that's voiced by Kiryu, okay? And like, she saw the announcement and she saw the actor playing Kiryu and he's too young. Like, cause she didn't really see anything else. Is it Kiwami? Is it Yakuza 1 story? Because the actor's too young. In her humble opinion, Kiryu needs to be in his 40s. This actor is not in his 40s. So if it's Yakuza 1, she can kind of get it. But she, like, even in Yakuza 0, Kiryu looked old, okay? But there's a lot announced. She knows it's because it's Kiryu's birthday next week. But, like, there's a lot announced. Because there's the Nendroids announced. So there's the Kiryu, Majiman, Ichiban Nendroids coming out as well. And then there's 37 in the first game, 27 before going to jail. Listen, the actor, no matter what, is still too young. Like, he looks like he's 21, okay? Cassie and Bushi can make shows for longer as he grows up. No, like the actor isn't as young as Tom Holland. The actor looks like he's like 24. Like it, but he doesn't look like it. Maybe it's because Tori has like an unholy mindset about Kiryu. But like, no actor can be no human 3D male could look like Kiryu to her. You know, you could potentially focus there and all like the focus before the jail arc. But why? Wondering what they'll do for Majima? No joke, right? There's no way you can like get a better casting of Majima than the one that played Majima in the like live action way back when. Cause that guy looked like the canonic Majima. Okay, like there's no way that man. No one can play a Majima better than he can. But it's coming out in November, so not even that long. Maybe we can do a watch along or something. There probably is someone that looks just like Kiryu. Listen, she searched. She looked at every cosplayer she could find. She looked at every gal. Everything, like they're great. You know, they're all Kiryu cosplayers great. But none of them look like her Kiryu, you know? Oh hell yeah, watch along, yeah, that'd be kind of fun for the community night, like a watch along of the series. Though, she won't lie, she'll probably watch it before. Because all you're gonna hear from her is her squealing, so she might just watch it before as well. His voice actor looks decent, he looks fine. He's just not Kiryu, you know? She's surprised. Then again, she gets it, like, why Kurita didn't just play himself. It's because Kurita would probably be playing, like, Yakuza 7 Kiryu. Captain welcome! Japan was fun. It was really fun. Though it's very interesting because is this her first time that she didn't touch like the like Tokyo area at all? Like she didn't go anywhere near. She stayed in Kansai this whole time. So it was a very interesting experience. And now she's learned that she really doesn't like Tokyo that much. She actually really likes Osaka. Like genuinely really likes Osaka. If she were to buy like a flat somewhere in the world, It'd be Osaka, because it's a comfy place. Busy enough. You know? Busy enough, but not too busy. Keep the squealing in the VC. That's what the members pay for. What do you mean member? It's not gonna, the community night isn't for members only. No. But yeah, it was a very interesting experience. For her anyway. Not sure about her group. But it was fun. She honestly really enjoyed it, and it was a very nice experience. Like that's all she can really say about it. Did everyone already get sick from the plane? What, the plane food? No, that's a whole section of this PowerPoint. But she's not sure whether or not saving $600 was worth sitting in that airline for it. She feels like the only saving grace was the fact that she had people with her. So, like, the experience was, like, conjoined together. To me, it was opposite. Osaka felt more colorful and vibrant and fresh. Didn't like all the trash and chaos. You will hate London, Matula. It's $600. You'll find a way to use it better, but like, it was a lot. Laughing like it was a lot. The flight itself was okay because she like tried to sleep as much as she can, but the food absolutely rubbish. The plane terrible. Like there was like a clump of dusty mold in between her seat, and it was disgusting. But flight back, empty seat next to her, beautiful. What airline was it? It was China Eastern, and like it was fine. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst thing she's ever sat on. She sat on EasyJet before, and that's pretty bad. But maybe it's because she's getting to an age where she can afford a better airline. Like maybe it's because she can afford like the plane flight a bit more. Like she kind of regrets taking the China Eastern, but like if she had a group of gals to come with her, she wouldn't mind doing it again. ANA is the way to go. It's China Eastern was just really dirty. Like it was just really dusty and dirty, and it wasn't. The stopover in Pudong was a bit weird because again, when you're in China, you can't use the internet. Like Google, Twitter, Instagram, everything does not work unless you have a VPN, and she doesn't have a VPN. You find United, not even NA, like is it at least direct? Because she didn't have a direct plane, right? She had 3 hours to waste in Shanghai, and she really didn't know what to do because nothing was open yet. It was warm. She was a little bit sleepy, and the worst part, China Eastern Airlines won't give you hot water to have a pot noodle with it because she packed a pot noodle and she opened that thing up and was like ready to get it prepared. And the guy was like, "Oh, we can't give you hot water." What do you mean you can't give her hot water? You have hot water in the plane. How do you make your freaking tea? There is hot water in the plane. Just put some hot water in the pot noodle. You feel validated now? It's like if she sat on her own, she would never fly with them. On her own? Absolutely not. Like, you could not drag her dead body on that airline again on her own. If she had a group of gal pals to go with, she probably wouldn't say no to it. She'd probably be like, oh, you know, we save money. Maybe we get even fancier hotel room, fancier Airbnb for the price of the plane ticket. Fine. She'll do it because we are in it together, you know? We're High School Musical. We're all in this together. That's fine. But on her own, by God, she would never do it again. She's gone a part in her life where she can afford it. You know, like, there's a level of comfort, and there's so, like, it's the fact that they kept on speaking to her in Chinese. She did 5 Duolingo streams. Did she weigh you an Oscar? And she would reply to them in English and say she doesn't understand Chinese, and they'll still speak to her in Chinese. They were like, mian, fan, and she was like, oh yeah, she'll take the rice one. She knows what that means. But like, why, surely, she has pink hair, right? She has pink hair. How do you not remember the pink-haired girl can't speak Chinese? Because she's the only pink-haired girl in the whole bloody cabin, because all of them have, like, dark hair. What? Flying seems like a stressful thing. Okay, if you're gonna fly with them, fly overnight, because you just go to bed. You just go to sleep. Who gives a shit? But like, the air stewardess kept on just speaking Chinese to her, and she just was like, no, you don't understand. Stop speaking to her in Chinese, please. And like, how many times you gotta be told that she can't understand Chinese for them to stop speaking to her in Chinese? You're just in a roll alone. Ooh, you got a whole roll alone. That's amazing. She's never actually had a whole roll on her own before. She wishes that was her. Also, actually, she take it back. The main reason why she wouldn't fly again with China Eastern is because she has to go through security between transits. Who forces you to go through security twice? Like, she lands and she's like, okay, she gets to relax now. No, she has to queue up and go through security again, which is fine. You know, like, they care about the security. That's very good. But like, on her way back, she forgot that she had to go through security again, and she had like bottles of like drinks to take back to the UK. Like, she always like buys like bottles, like, you know, like the peach teas and all the stuff that you can't get in the UK. She had that. But then she forgot she can't have it. So her Asian frugalness, she chugged those 3 bottles, like 2 bottles of peach tea and 1 bowl of coffee. She chugged that thing in the next like 5 minutes while she was walking towards security. She was buzzing for a while. But like the point is like, she doesn't mind it because she gets it. You can't bring liquids in. But like, surely if she just went through an airport that doesn't allow liquids, why is she not allowed to bring the liquid that she got in between the flights? Chugging the whole bottles of Coke at security at Finland at 4 a.m. Listen, that's why. It sucks. It sucks though. That doesn't make it doesn't make sense. Because she was so excited to bring her like cafe au latte like back to the UK to enjoy as she woke up in the morning. No. And you know what? She's remembered. They took away her rape alarm. She has a security little alarm on her keys, right? Because she's a woman and she needs a little security thing. And China took it away from her. They were like, you can't She was too trying to argue. She can't speak Chinese, so she can't really argue with them in English. It was just very sad because she's just sitting there like, they took away her rape alarm. Like, what country takes away? She gets it. It was like a giant one with like a giant battery pack, but it was like a Tamagotchi size. So, if you ever fly with China Eastern, you might save money, but don't bring any security items. Sheep pool? She has no idea what sheep pool is. She has no idea what that city is. Trying to be like, let's let it happen. She was just more like, because it wasn't a weird shape. It was the shape of the most stereotypical alarm you could find. Like that is like the quintessential alarm that you could find. And they literally went, oh, you can't have this. What do you mean she can't have it? So she had to say goodbye to it. He was like, oh, goodbye, alarm. It may have only caused her problems because she kept on pulling the freaking alarm off in her bag while she's like searching for a key. She would pull the keys out and it would pull the alarm out and it would start ringing like hell in her bag. But it's just a little extra layer of safety, you know? They took her coffee away and her alarm away. So now she has to go look for a new one. Which sucks, because she got that for free. She got that from like a little police stand in a food festival. The most random free goodie she got from a food festival was going to the police force tent, and they were like, would you like an alarm? And she was like, hell yeah, ow. Welcome. But yeah, that was her story about the China Eastern Airlines. It's not the worst thing in the world. Just have zero expectations. Thank God for the head fat. How dare you throw pizza at her head and then pat her? Ow. But why? Oh, you made her hydrate? Okay. Did you see any stories of getting detained in Beijing? Fun story about that. She almost got stuck because the freaking camera couldn't recognize her face. Because there's a little bit that you have to go in and like they have to scan your face. And because she has pink hair and she has like slightly darker skin, it kept on thinking her fringe was part of her head. And it would just like constantly go, like it would rise higher than her face. And she was like, that's not where her face is. So she would have to go on her tiptoes to try to get the camera to recognize her bloody face. And it just would not recognize her face. For like a solid 3 or 4 rounds of it scanning her face. And listen, she would get it if she was in a Western country where maybe they can't recognize her eyes very well. But she was in China. Her eyes are the same size, okay? Like, how are you not recognizing her face? And then the man was like, oh yeah, take your glasses off. Okay, fine, take your glasses off. Still nothing. And she was like, listen, fam, she may look like an alien, but it doesn't mean that her face, AI can't recognize her face. It was painful. You imagine a VTuber filter will make it hard? Listen, she feels like it would, the VTuber, like, if she had her, like, VTuber model out, it recognized that face more than quicker than it recognized her face when she was just there. Did she have plenty of tigers traveling through that you should be able to recognize you? Listen, she had to clip her ears back. They would want to extract her ears for some medicine or something, okay? Like, she had to hide her ears within her hair. She clipped it. You think a call center you work at gave a bunch of those out when you're working there? Like, really? Wild. Clip your ears? Ouch! No, like she hair clipped them back. Okay, that's how she hides her body. That's how she hides her ears when she's out. Okay, she drinks again. Kate Marcos, Kate. That's how she hides her ears when she's out in public. She just clips them back and then like covers them with her hair. Cause she has quite thick hair. So she can like fold her ears. It's why she can't hear. Have you ever shout at her throughout like outside? If you go like, hey Tori, sometimes she doesn't hear you because her ears are all like folded and shit. But yes, okay, let her go to her slides. Go. Okay, welcome to her slides. If you may recognize this as the exact same style as the one from the Japan trip. You mean you cut? No, she's not gonna cut her ears. That's like irreversible damage, you know? That's irreversible damage. It's fine. She reversed them, and now her ears are back out and free. It was great. Every day she gets to unclip her ears. Beautiful. You can hear again. We all know you're lazy and inefficient. Listen. She doesn't want to get caught, okay? Can you imagine the news? You check the news of the day and BBC's like, human tiger girl caught. Absolutely not. But oh, you mean her slides? No, she's just lazy. Straight up. To be fair, it took her ages to get her phone to connect to her PC. So she did this like quite early on. Like quite like maybe a couple hours ago. So don't expect too much about it. Right? Don't expect too much, okay? But yes, this is Tori's little slides. All time she went to Kansai. By which she means she literally went to Osaka, Kyoto, Uji, and Nara. She went to 4 places. She wish she had more time, but like she didn't want to travel too much. She wanted to actually explore the area she was in rather than go like for an hour for one place, an hour for another place, etc. Osaka is criminally underrated. She actually loved Osaka much more than she likes Tokyo. Tokyo's not just too busy. Like she gets like Matulo saying it was clean, but like Osaka hits different, right? The only city you ever see is someone jaywalking. Bloody hell, people don't know jaywalk in Japan. And every time she goes there, she gets a little bit of culture shock because she forgets that people just don't jaywalk. Oh, so this time we had a smoker, like in our group, and she's never traveled with like someone who smokes, right? She never realized how unfriendly Japan is to those who smoke, because by God, they do it like there were no places, not a single spot that they can smoke. They had to be like put into a corner, like a naughty corner to go and smoke. Why does it matter to cut your ears off? She doesn't want to cut her ears off. Her ears are cute. She doesn't want to be caught by the zookeepers, okay? Osaka is the London of Japan. A little bit, but like maybe that's why she finds it so homey. You only gotta spend a day in Osaka, but it's a lovely place. The aquarium was a lot of fun. The aquarium was very fun. It was very fun. She got a lot of stamps from there. Yes, the smoker concentration camps. Yeah, they were banished to a little corner. It's kind of funny. But maybe that's why like they become friends, right? Like people who go to like the smoking corners together, they get like they bond. She didn't really know. She kind of just she hates the smell of smoke, so she didn't really go anywhere near them. But like we spent a good amount of time, a bit too much time looking for like smoking areas, and she didn't realize how bad it was. Like how bad it was to find spots. Because you can't. The only place you're allowed to just smoke and not give a shit is in Dotonbori in Osaka. Because like that place alone, that little like square of like shops and stuff, lawless. The only place she held her bag like she was gonna get pickpocketed, because by God, Dalton Buddy, it's beautiful, but whew, people are wild there. Smart thing is you can smoke it izakaya. That involves going to an izakaya every single time this gal wants to smoke. But yes, let us begin. Let us begin. So, Ari Smokers, the reason for you not to go there ever? Weirdly enough, there's like, you say that, but there's like 20, like 30 different types of tobacco you can buy there. And they all have rainbows and like fun designs on them. But there's no area for them to smoke. No, we did walk past this one that looked like was a man in the smoke shop. And he was selling cigarettes, but this man was dead. This man was like wearing the cleanest ass tux suit. And she was like, this guy's in a Yakuza. There's no way this man is selling cigarettes in a little fancy ass booth. And he's wearing a full ass tux. Like, it's wild. Tobacco is so cheap in Japan. Is it? She didn't really know the prices of them. A gal pal asked her to buy her some, like, because Joy doesn't smoke, right? So her gal pal asked her to like pick up her 200 cigarette allowance for her. And she was like, okay, sure. She didn't really know how much they cost, but like the 200 cost like what? 20 pounds, 25 pounds? The style she got for them? And she was like, oh, that's like 60 chicken nuggets. You have to breathe in secondhand smoke all the time so you enjoy being in Japan. She doesn't really understand. She gets why with cigarettes, because like cigarette smells has like a smell, but like why don't they just let people vape? Because like doesn't vape smell like sugar sometimes, right? But no, like she bought some ciggies for a gal pal, but she didn't really know if they're cheap or not. She kind of just goes, whoa. This doesn't look that much, because she keeps on watching those like immigration shows that they catch people at customs, bring like thousands, and she was like, this is just 200. It's like single packet is 200. That's kind of wild. Wild, but yes. First day, big titty. She forgot she put this in. Is this TOS? Is this TOS, everyone? She didn't block it. She didn't block it. What the worst thing is, one of the Gabba says it looked like her. How dare they? How dare they? It does. It does not look like her. It does not look like. Just because we have the same pink hair does not mean we are the same. Did you hear it's going to be like a dragon series? Yeah, she saw it. She feels like Kiryu is a bit young looking though. The artist anyway. You built it? No human looks like this. But yes, anyway, her trip to Japan. So you can see over here. This is what she ate on the plate. It was disgusting. The worst thing she's ever eaten. She had this white rabbit milk in Shanghai. That was pretty good. Right? The reddish bows color like tiger stripes from distance. Listen, they look nothing like that. Okay, like, wait. They look nothing like that. She took a photo of this mostly because looking at it gave her a backache, okay? Right, but so she got to Japan. The first thing she got was a family chiki, which is a fried chicken thigh. And by that point, she got to check in. She arrived at like 4 p.m., right? So she checked in, and everything was closing by the time she got there. Basically, like everything was closing. It was like 6 p.m. So a lot of shops were closing. So the only shops that were open in her area, so she stayed near Shinsekai, which is this like fancy retro town area, just very close to Denten Town, which is where all the anime and apparently all the sex shops are in. Because that was the only thing that were open by the time we got there. So we just spent our first night in Japan in all these shops, right? And all these interesting shaped shops. And she saw this thing. Not gonna lie. In this building that had this thing, there were a few in there that looked uncomfortably realistic. Like really, really uncomfortably realistic. They look too human-like. Is that Jojo Roto? Yeah! It's a Gyono like shaped wag. It was in the show. She was like, there's no way. There's no way that exists. But this you see here, it's a Gyono Jojo Gyono toy. And she looked at it and went, there's no way that the Jojo company allowed this. You walked down a DVD shop and smell it. There's a smell. She didn't go into the DVD shop because she feels like if you were a girl going inside the DVD shops, you'd probably make everyone uncomfortable in there, right? Like, if she feels like if you were just a girl going inside one of those shops, you're gonna make everyone feel really uncomfortable. Or Tori will feel really uncomfortable in there. So she didn't go in. Like all the boys went in for shits and giggles in inverted commas. But like, she didn't. Is there a smell? Is there a smell in that? That's disgusting. Yeah, funny rooms in the back if you know what I mean. There's the one thing she is a bit shocked about Japan, right? They have stuff just out in the open. There was a booth that had like magazines and stuff. Literally like an old man selling newspapers and stuff out in during the day. And next to it was just like a cream pie. And she was like, whoa! She was like jump scared by it. Why? What? How is that just out and how is that allowed just out and about? Yeah, actually like how they're open about it, but like there are kids around, right? Like she gets it if it's like a shop that specifically sells that stuff, but like she don't want to be looking at Shonen Jump and then lift up the Shonen Jump book to find like a bosom. You know, like she wants a warning. She wants like a, if you lift this book up, you're gonna see some sauce. Like she don't want to get jump scared by it. She thinks within TOS she will. Don't worry. We only went to these stores like once. It's fine. You know the worst part of one of these stores is there was one store that to get to the wrestling part, there's a wrestling store. To get to the wrestling part, there's an adult store before it. So you have to go through the freaking adult store to go look at the wrestling gear. She was like, ooh, she wants to go look at some wrestling stuff. And no, she has to go past the toys and the various questionable objects. You guys want to see? Wait. She remembered posting something in the not safe for work, not safe for work thread on her Discord. But she saw such worse ones than the one she saw on the 18+ Discord like thread. Both have people hugging, so it fits. But like, why can't you put the wrestling first and then the adult stuff behind it? Why is she gonna go through it? You know? You know, like why can't it be the other way round? Because if it was the other way round, she can kind of understand it. You know, like that the loo and stuff can be at the back. But it is quite shocking to how open they are about all of this stuff. Like they're just out. They're just out in the open. She's a little bit like But every time she walks past this kind of stuff, he kind of goes like, "How is this allowed? There would never be the same again." It's just some of the stuff she saw is kind of wild. Like, okay, she's gonna post another one in she definitely could not post this on this spreadsheet on this sheet, but she'll post it again and she'll go into if you're in her Discord and you're 18, you can join the Forbidden Garden and she's gonna go post something in there, wait, because this is something she was genuinely confused about, because at this point it became more confusion than actual, like, there's no way people use these things. Wait, where is it? Okay, forbidden. Okay, can somebody, if you're over 18, can somebody explain where's the Forbidden Garden? It's in her Discord. You have to go to Rose and accept the 18 plus this thing, because she has no idea what it is. Okay, and to describe it for those who don't have Discord, it's basically a power drill, and she doesn't really. There's no way somebody uses it. There's no way. Like, surely it's a gag gift. It's a gift you like put into like a friend's suitcase and get like security to open it on them, because there's no way that's a normal thing. She doesn't understand. There's no way it's a thing. But this was like, imagine you just got off of like a 18-hour flight, right? Like some people can't handle like this overstimulation, but this was bordering her like insanity. Like she was questioning why she's in this country. You need to be more open for new and different things. Yeah, but like, you know, you do you, but like she would like to live. Right? Like she feels like the tools that she saw are like weapons. Like you're not gonna come out of the experience alive. They're not gonna come out of it. There's no way. There's no way someone comes out of there alive. Because they surely, what if it malfunctions? What if it malfunctions? You know, what if you can't stop it and you just it blows up? You die. Like, it's a drill that go in and out, rather than go around. It's like a small one. This is not a small one, Sushi. There's not a small one. This is like Saints Row sized. Like this ain't a small one. She was so confused because she was sat in there like, what the fuck is this? She was genuinely confused. Like she was genuinely sat there, kind of bewildered by what she was seeing. Like, not even talking about the weird foot one she saw. She posted a while ago. This one was the one that made her kind of confused, because she was genuinely like, "There's no way someone buys this." But yeah, that was her first. Not sure if consider her interested. You know, like you do you. Just. You know what? If you become interested now, can you at least tell them you survive? Like, can you imagine you have to go into A&E? Like, surely what's wrong with just like the normal thing? You know, like why you gotta get a power drill? Like, she was looking at this stuff, and she was going. She's in hysterics. Like her girl was like, "Tori, you good?" Like she was like, "No, she's absolutely not good." She's absolutely not good. Because how are the rest of you calm about this? Like how she was so confused how every other girl was so calm about it. After that, she just went back and just like looked at some of the anime stuff that was around. And she was like, "No, this is tame." Maybe she went too deep into the story. You know, like maybe she had stayed at the beginning of the story where it was just like eggs and tame things. She went too deep inside the weird, crazy store. She should have saw this freaking doll. She should have stopped, but she didn't stop. Curiosity killed your cat, everyone. Curiosity killed the cat. Number 3 looks like it has have action. No, number 3 just looks like it's you bought it from freaking home base. You just stuck it with zipper glue. Like but a shop was a cosplay store. They do have like cosplays in there. They do have like lewd cosplays in there. And she was like, "Oh, you know, like that's normal." And then like the further down you go into the store, the more crazy it is. The more crazy it becomes. You'd have a hard time breathing from laughing at those. She was just like staring at it because again, she is sleep deprived in a new country, listening to some. She's pretty sure like Idol from Yasobi was playing, so she's trying to like. She's overstimulated at this point. But like, it was just a lot, okay, for the first day. And then afterwards she went back home and then she got this harumon, which is beef sinew, which is basically tendon in a miso base. Really yummy, very, very nice. And then she had an ice cream and then she forgot about this. Like, she only remembered this bloody thing when she was looking at photos to put into this PowerPoint. She remembered this, she remembered this, but this she did not remember. But that caps off good old day 1, everyone. What a day. And like the majority was travel as well. Day 2. Day 2, she went to a flea market. Ow. Hydrate. Okay. Yum, yum, yum. Day 2, she went to a flea market. And she bought this little tiger. It was great. Honestly, would recommend flea markets to anyone who's going to Japan because it's just all the stuff in there is really clean and it's so much better than like car boot sales over here. She bought that. She bought the weird mint chocolate cake thing. Then for lunch she had Ichiran, and then she went to a Konosuba pop-up cafe, and then she pulled Aqua, which is the best girl, so she's pretty happy with that. Looked around in stores. She found this pop-up for reincarnated slime. She bought a pop-up of that. That was quite nice. And honestly, it was a very nonchalant day because her flea market. She was done at the flea market at like 1 p.m. and then she came back into like the Tennoji area, which is where the Konosuba cafe was. She had a little drink there. She had Ichiran, which was great. She looked at the Kirby cafe. There's like a little pop-up that you can go get like cakes from, but she bought a pass case from there. She used for the rest of the trip. Very gal. And then she went to Dotonbori for like a little hot minute because she went to buy some clothes in the weird I Wanna Be America area because it's a very surreal fashion district. It's called Americuya or something like that. be like trying to dress like hip hop America, and it was kind of weird. She won't lie, like it was a very weird area to be in. A really weird area, and then she had this chirashi don, and it was all amazing until like they freaking put a cucumber on there, but then she went to this like hole in the wall place. So this gal had like this old man made this chirashi don for her, and she couldn't like scream at it. She had to hold in her fear, but she was like, oh, this is very delicious, and she like had to like awkwardly hide the cucumber somewhere else. What's the weather like? The weather was around 25, 27 Celsius, so like 80 Fahrenheit. Throughout the whole trip, there was a few days that was rainy. When it was rainy, it was cold. Those noodles look immaculate. Yeah, this is Ichiran. The most like famous chain, more or less. Really good. Like the broth is always good. She always gets extra thick broth, extra rich broth with firm noodles and onions. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This church, except for the freaking cucumber, was amazing. It had like fish roll, it had crab meat, it had uni, it had crab like mush, it had the shrimp, it had everything. It was so good. And then she went to the convenience and got this weird ass dorayaki that had Godiva chocolate in it. It was great. 10 out of 10. In the end, she got does anyone like the main character for this? Because she didn't really like Kazuma. Does anyone like him? Because she got the coaster and the sticker of him, and she really don't know what to do with it. So if anyone likes Kazuma, let her know. You can have it. 25% survival. Oh, it's 100% survival. It was really nice. The weather was great. She does have a foot tan now though, because she wore slippers for a lot of the day, and she's not very good at reapplying sunscreen. The funny aqua, like no, she's keeping the aqua, and she got a darkness keychain too. So it was the two favorite girls. So she's pretty happy with her gacha luck that day. It was great. But her sticker gacha luck was
Welcome
bad.
back.
Go, Kairi.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the welcome back. Thank you for the prime sub. Thank you. She started talking on day 2, so we haven't missed very much. Don't worry about it. She also walked past the cute Totoro store, but these hats are really cute, right? But their hats were like children. And she has a pretty big head, so it wasn't gonna fit. It was really sad. She was like, oh, she wanted to fit. Right. Day 3. She went to what did she go to first? In the morning, she had this giant ass like sandwich, which was tamago sandwich. So it was like a massive tamago oh, okay, never mind. Tamago sandwich with mustard. It was amazing. Honestly, super yummy. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. She went to some local stores that had like the One Piece store. She had this curry, which was bomb. This curry was amazing. This curry was great. It was a chain called 100 Hours Curry, but this curry had like an omelet on it. So good. So good. And then she went to the aquarium. She went to the little wee aquarium, and she saw this really, really funny looking. Wait, let her. Okay, let her show you this picture. This she saw. She took a picture of it. Why is his eye like that? Why is his eye like that? Why are you looking like that? She was so confused. Like, why you be looking like that? Why is his eye boggling? Why eye looking like that? But everything else was really cute. Penguins are cute. This red little worm was cute. The seal was cute. The fish were great. You saw the big boba doll. You think otters will understand? You think otters will understand the concept of big booby dolls. And then afterwards, because it was like next door, she went to the onsen. So she went to this onsen theme park. It was really, really beautiful. Got to wear a cute yukata, and it was nice. She enjoyed it. She went to a fish spa. Ate the shit on her foot. Has anyone ever tried that? I mean, has anyone ever had like the fish spa experience? Because my God, she forgets it every time she gets it done. Also, if you're wondering what the sensor bar is, you're not gonna see her toes for free. But they just eat your feet, and it's the most weirdest feeling. Because like they go ham, and she thinks she cleans her feet pretty alright, you know, like she washes them. But these fish were like gorging, and it felt like she felt gross, because she was like, Jesus Christ, they're just eating, just consuming. Did they still have the little pool at the end of the aquarium where you can pet some of the fishies? No! There wasn't any petting at the Osaka aquarium. It's a bit sad. It's $500 for the feet. You can have the uncensored version for 100 smackaroos. But yeah, like this bit was a very interesting. Like she keeps on forgetting how it feels because she gets it done maybe once every like 4 years at this point. And like they eat your feet, right? But then after a while, after like 5-10 minutes, they're slowing down because there's not as much shit on your foot. And then this other gal joins it, and all those fish fucking swarm that gal's feet, and it was an instant like, damn, that gal's feet's worse than hers. Don't tempt some people, Tori. Listen, it's only them, they're outing themselves, you know. A buffet, it was literally, cause like she was the only one in her pond for a while, right? Like in her little tub of fishies, she was the only gal in there. So like the fish might have gotten bored eating her feet, because the moment the other gal joined in, holy crap! Like that gal had a shoe made of fish. It was wild. She went to the onsen, saw a lot of naked bodies. A lot of naked bodies. And this is where she said she was talking about, right? She saw a lot of coughs because she didn't really want to look at their chest or like at their crotch area. She looked down a lot, and she noticed that a lot of calves aren't very muscular. Like she was getting a bit self-conscious. She won't lie, she was getting a little bit self-conscious about her calves, because she was like, is our calves abnormal now? Like, why is everyone's calves slightly larger than hers, but they're like half her size? How did your feet feel afterwards? They were smooth. They were very smooth. Like her feet after the fish spa thing was very smooth. But like also the flora had like rock petals on it, so it kind of hurt. Guy you made to the onsen, she went to the onsen like 3 times. Because she went to this onsen and she stayed in a ryokan in Kyoto. And there was an onsen on site. So she went to the onsen like twice after that. It was great. Would recommend. 100% would recommend. It's just that I use our fingers in the fish tank to get what we call fishy kisses. They're just eating dead skin on your fingers. The calves don't look too muscular, but they're huge from going up and down stairs for years. It was nice. No, wait, not your muscular calves, but the onsen. But like she doesn't even know. She feels like it's her childhood growing up with the Muay Thai and everything. But why are her calves so muscular compared to these skinny ass Japanese gals? Welcome back, Nato. Welcome back. Was it one person with a ryokan for your party? Yeah, like we all shared a room and we slept in like the same room. You're going to one, but going solo might be a bit of a waste. That's huge cost. It's gonna be like okay, she's gonna show you the ryokan that she stayed in, right? Because it is like day 5? Yeah, it's like day 5 in this PowerPoint, right? And for per person, it was like 80 quid for one night. And she's gonna show you what you get with that 80 quid. Because my god, it was great. 100% would recommend. She didn't post much about it because it's a pretty viral spot. And she didn't really want to dox her exact location during her trip. So she didn't really post that much about the ryokan. That's still on 4 people, right? No, it's 80 pound per person. It didn't include the food. It didn't include the breakfast food, and it included all of, like the ryokan, like actual onsen costs and everything. So it was everything included. 100% recommended though. She'll go over it soon. So day 4, it was raining, and she went to Osaka Castle. She went to see the castle. If you're ever going to the castle, go get the Osaka Amazing Pass. Do not line up because you can skip the long ass 40-minute queue to get tickets if you just get Osaka Amazing Pass. Jimmy, you missed a very interesting topic. You missed her feet getting eaten by fish. But she went to Shinsekai Tower. She got this pass. This pass is called the Osaka Amazing Pass, and it's basically a pass that gets you to like anywhere, like to a lot of these like tourist attractions for a certain price, for like £15 for the whole day. It includes things like the Metro Pass as well. So she went to a lot of these tourism little spots. Now I thought for a moment you were talking about the one in Discord. Oh, yeah. She. We're not going back to it. So she went to Shinsekai Tower, the big tower in the middle you saw over here. That's the tower. Also, you missed this giant booby love doll, Dota. But there's a tower. She went up there. It was scary. She wasn't a fan. She's scared of heights, so she's not really a fan. Went to Osaka Castle, and I went to this little figure museum. Like, there was a figure museum next to the Osaka Castle, and it was quite nice. It had really cool, like, setups. Delta was here for the doll? How quick are your showers? How long does she talk? Do you still have the coming back from Japan blues? Because she has that. She went to this figure store that had little like old figures. It was quite nice. It was fine because it was included in the price of the Osaka Amazing Pass. So she wasn't too miffed about spending money to go there. It had a few cool things. It had this like Godzilla setup, which was really cool. You got sick again? Actually, no. Surprisingly not. Though, she did get pretty bad cramps. And she got a pretty bad bug bite. Spain, me, you want to comment on what that shape of the tower reminds you of? It reminds you of the photo in the Discord. But, she went to the figure museum, then she went to the Nintendo store in Osaka, because she was going to pick up something for a gal pal. And then she went to see the Pokemon, like all the Pokemon figures and stuff. She E.T. fingered with, Luffy. Wait. There you go. Look, she touched his fingy. She touched the fingy. And then she went to the Pokemon Cafe. So she got a lot of stuff from the Pokemon Cafe, which she always will. She got a Sinisty set, the matcha latte. It was really cute. Really, really cute. She also had some katsu. Welcome. How was your dating sim? You're playing a weird, like a farming dating sim? Wait, you You weren't playing Stardew Valley. She saw it. You weren't playing Stardew Valley at all, were you? Just Stardew Valley? Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Tori just came back from Japan, so she's currently telling everybody about her trip to Japan right now. But everybody go and follow Fangy. Fangy is one of her favorite gal pals to watch. So go and support her, okay? Go and support Fangy. Fangy is a wonderful, absolutely wonderful gal. Please give her all the love. All the love. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. You have to run to yoga. Enjoy your yoga. Become an O. Is that what yoga does? She didn't even know what yoga does. But enjoy your yoga. Thank you. If any of the cryptids with Fangy need to go and have a rest, please feel free to. Please go have rest and drink lots of water. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. Okay, wait, where was she? Yes, she went to her favorite Katsudon place, which is called Maisen. It's her favorite katsu place. Honestly, amazing. She went to the Pokemon Cafe on a whim. It was the worst food she's ever eaten in her life, but it was cute. It was cute. You know, I'm afraid the way she phrased it. Yeah, she realized. She realized she phrased it funny, but it's fine. It's fine. The worst food she's ever eaten is very cute though. Like it was still cute enough for her to not to get angry about it, but like do not go to a collab cafe expecting good food, because that food was absolutely garbage. But it was cute, so it's fine. She also bought the Sinisty mug and the Sinisty giant matcha making cup because she bought a lot of matcha, so she was like, oh, perfect. Pokemon beat the airline food in the contest of the worst. Genuinely, she won't lie, she feels like it might because it was very cute, right? But the flavor was not there. It tasted weird. Like, okay, let's zoom in quickly. So the Rowlet was like a chestnut ice cream, but it had a mint and like a matcha cream with it. So the flavors were weird. This thing was matcha cream, oranges, and pastry made no sense. That was a straight up cornbread with some tortilla chips added on top of it. This was like a caramel pudding that tasted like medicine. It was nasty. Was that Pokemon dance she posted from this trip a while back? It was from the Pokemon competition she went to watch in April. She went to watch the Pokemon European Championships, and she filmed it over there. She got to Denny's for the very worst food there is. No! Denny's tastes amazing! Do not judge Denny's, okay? No, Denny's hits different. The only reason she didn't go to Denny's this time is because there's 2 Denny's in Osaka. And they're far as fuck. They're like a solid 30-minute walk from the nearest station. They were so far from her that she didn't have the time to go to Denny's. It was so sad. Welcome. Listen, okay? Denny's in America might taste like shit, right? But Denny's in Japan is so good. They have this they have like a hamburger cheese curry dish. It's her favorite thing. It's so good. Wait, let's see if she can find a photo of it. Denny's hamburger curry. Because it is the best thing she's ever eaten in her life. Oh, there you go. It's called, the hamburger curry Doria? Okay. Put that back there. Look at that! Look how beautiful that is! It's a hamburger with cheese parfaits are also very good, but she doesn't really go for the sweets. She would only go to Denny's for this bloody thing. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. If you're ever in Denny's, one good thing about Denny's is that it's always open. It's like 24 hours, right? But Denny's, with this and the parfait and all-you-can-drink drinks bar, beautiful. Did you already explain to Godzilla? Godzilla was in a figure museum. It was a figure museum, and then this Kirito going, oh. Pikachu outfit was great. Yeah, the Pikachu, oh, you meant her outfit? Like that. She did. She wore it for a trip, like a plain back. That looks so good. Yeah, it's Denny's. Denny's in Japan. It's different. But yeah, she for dinner she had a sukiya gyudon with kimchi and an egg. It was really nice. She had it straight. The story behind this is right. She went into a booth, into like an order kiosk, but she didn't know this order kiosk was for takeaway only because the word for takeaway is mochikairi, right? But she didn't know it in kanji, so she couldn't read the bloody signs. So she ordered it, not realizing, and then they didn't ask her when she paid if she wanted to eat in or take away. So she just kind of paid for it, and then she sat down, and they bought her water and everything, and then the food came out, and they were like, oh no, number 18 for takeaway, and she was like, wait, what? That's her number, huh? And then she had to awkwardly finish the drink and leave with her food. So she just ate it back in her Airbnb. Hamburger curry sounds like something that could be straight out of Germany. The hamburger in Japan is very different though, because the hamburger, like a normal hamburger, you think, oh yeah, it's all beef, right? But in Japan, they do like a mix of pork and beef, and it's really soft. It's so good. Japanese hamburger, like steaks, are so chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. You just been looking at Godzilla and ToriThaiga. It's a very cool figure, okay? Like it is very cool. Like it had like they had a little box. They put the figure in, and they put the decorating to make it look really cool. She thought it was pretty cool. that was the day she went on a little cruise as well, but she forgot her phone in the Airbnb when we went for this like little cruise in Dotonbori. No, it was pretty, but like she didn't have her phone, so there's no photos. She probably could get photos from her friends, but like it's fine. Just imagine she saw some sea views, and she saw some river views, and had a man teach her some Kansai dialect. Taiga versus Godzilla, who wins? Tori is literally like a meter in tiger form tall. Godzilla is like log. He can step on her and she will die. That Godzilla diorama looks cool. Yeah, it's super cool. There was a lot of different other ones as well. There was like a lot of Evangelion ones. So this guy, there's a lot of ones of him. It's always very obvious called any ground beef hamburger over in Japan. It's not only ground beef though, it has pork in it. There's pork in it as well. But yeah, that's day 4. Day 5, she went to Inari Shrine right in the morning. Look how beautifully empty this is. This is how it looked empty in the daytime. This is how it was when she came down at like 8 a.m. Calling it a Hamburg? It would just remind you too much of the city of Hamburg? Oh, you know what? Funny story about that, Monse. She was looking for Hamburg steak shops in Japan to try to go eat one, and they kept on sending her to Hamburg in Germany, and she's like, stop it! She wants to look for a hamburger store. Let her look at a hamburger store. But yes, she had a coffee in the morning. She hiked up this beautiful mountain. It took like an hour hour to hike up to the top. The top was kind of boring. She won't lie. The top was kind of boring. The top was kind of boring. But when she came down, she had an hour to kill. So she went to do a foot spa. And she got a foot massage. Because it was like 15 quid. And she was like, go on. And I gave her a matcha and some cake. And that cake was really bomb. She had no idea what's in that cake. But that cake was really good. She had daifuku to pose with her paws. She took a photo of her claws, which were daifuku-like themed. Okay, wait. Let her show you her claws. They were daifuku themed. They're very cute. They matched it very well. In her opinion, anyway. They matched it very well. And then she wandered around Kyoto a little bit. She found her gym. And she was like, cool, what if she went to the gym? But then she remembered she just literally did like a 2-hour hike. She was like, oh, maybe not then. But is this how Inari looked like in the morning when she arrived? And this was like almost the same area when she left. How busy that she is. This is why you go early, okay, everyone? Why you go early. And then she went to the like Nishiki market area, so the food market in Kyoto. It was fine. Like there's a lot of people. None of the food looked that appealing. She had a donut. She had a little wee donut as well, and that was fine. It was a fine donut. It wasn't the best donut in the world. It's just a little bit dry. But she feels like a lot of Japanese donuts love being dry. Down for the head pat. Oh no! It's every time she clicks the up button, it's gonna click the next thing. So welcome. But she checked into her ryokan because she's staying in a ryokan. Then she went out to get some unagi. Some unagi. She had some hitsumabushi style unagi, which is broiled instead of grilled. And damn, it was so good. This is eel intestines. It was very good. She also had some egg, very good. But this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. This was so good. It was so expensive, but it was so good. Wait, they have Anytime Fitness there? Yeah! It was like a 5-minute walk from the ryokan. And she was like, cool, what if she went, you know? And her friends were like, no, Tori, you're on a fucking holiday. Why are you going to the gym? And she was like, fine. But she went to the Pokemon Center in Kyoto. Looked at the Lugia and was like, oh, that's a Lugia, alright. But that was great. And she's now in her ryokan. And the ryokan has unlimited matcha lattes. So this is the machine that just dispenses matcha lattes. So she drank like 20 matcha lattes in the last 3 days of her time there. And the onsen, there's a little ice cream bar area. You can have as many ice creams as you want after your onsen. So you go to the onsen, you come out, instead of having the milk you always have, you have an ice cream bar. And that was amazing. She had, this one here, it's a Hershey's ice cream bar. So it had like the wafer, it has like the cookie crisp, and it has ice cream in the middle of it. This was like vanilla ice cream, that's like lemon sherbet, and then it's like a vanilla ice cream dipped in chucky. But she only ate this one. Straight up, she only ate the Hershey's bar because it's the best one. That Hershey's one was so good. So this was the beginning of the onset of her ryokan experience. She didn't take any photos of the room because a lot of the time, a lot of her friends were just in there because we kind of just shoved ourselves in. But overall, very productive day. She did a lot that day. So, day 6. Day 6. This is the breakfast buffet. Okay? Please understand. This is the fresh matcha latte, a gyudon. It was absolutely beautiful. Ryokan food is legit amazing. It was great. And she got desserts as well. She ate a lot. This was like at 7 a.m. Okay, she was sleepy, but holy crap, she ate. Cheaper than a crap hotel room here. Yeah, it was quite cheap. Also, there was an unlimited use massage chair, and she was on there for quite a while. She was on there for quite a while. And this is the gyudon bowl, and this is the station that you have to go get your unlimited scallop, salmon, tuna, and ikra, and homemade tofu skin. But this bit was where the money was, okay? This raw scallop, unlimited raw. You don't understand. Tori ate like maybe 5 bowls of this straight up. She got her money's worth. She got her damn money's worth. And that's how you gain 2 kilos? Listen, wouldn't you? Huh? Wouldn't you also gain 2 kilos if you were given this food? But afterwards, in the daytime, she went to Kyoto Park, which is the place with the like Edo style buildings, and this is where all the Power Ranger people were in. It was quite cool, but she didn't really know what was going on. This was a thing that she gasped. This is not her friend, by the way. This is a child, but this was a thing that she gaslit her friend to get up to. So there's some like period actors, right? And you have to pretend to be a samurai. And her friend's like off shot because she's pretty sure her friend doesn't want to be on the thing. But like you have to pretend to be a samurai. And it was great. It was a great experience to watch. So these like gals were just speaking in like pure Japanese. Bless their soul. They were like, "Where are you from?" And a girl was like, "Yeah, from here." And they were like, "Whoa, wow." You're losing weight now so you can gain it in October in Japan. Yeah, that's her plan. To be fair, that was her plan. She lost a lot of weight before her trip, so she's kind of back to square one. But it's okay. It just means that she's not going backwards with her weight. Tori Kyoto like Studio Park also is the home of the giant Eva. So if you ever want to see a giant Eva, that's where you go and find it. It was pretty cool, but she wasn't really a big fan of Evangelion, so she wasn't appreciating as much as she probably should. And the bikes here were all like the Kamen Rider stuff, and she was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool." But she saw all these little cool little like balloon gals. Walk along now. Kamen Rider spot. It was a lot of Kamen Rider. Like she stood in this spot for a long time because this is like a timeline of Kamen Riders. And why is it so big? Like why? Like she didn't know that the lore was that large, right? Like how many bloody Kamen Riders can you have? How many men in fancy suits can they be? Look how small the writing is. Each one of them is a Kamen Rider. Like she didn't know it was that expensive, and her grandma was like, "Yeah, you know, it's all this," and she was like, "Oh, okay." Though this bit was very cool. The Power Ranger. She's pretty sure this is Power Rangers. This section was really cool because it felt like a unit, you know. This is like a Vtuber agency, but just Kamen Riders. It's been going since show times. She feels like you'd really enjoy enjoy going. If you ever go to Kyoto, Pixie, you should go to the Toei Kyoto Park. Because there are so many of them. And it was kind of lost on her. She felt a bit bad because she feels like a little gal would like freak out. And she just stood there going, huh, that's a bike? Huh, that's a gal in a suit. She still enjoyed it, but she just got a little bit lost about it. Did you intentionally leave the BGM? Yeah, it's because it's like background noise, right? Unless you just want to hear her speak in silence. Unless you just want to hear her speak in silence. Also, she's getting a bit sleepy because jet lag's really hitting her right now. So if she's a bit drowsy, that's why. She might take a quick break to go to the Ludo because her bladder's an old lady and she can't handle it. She'll be back in maybe 30 seconds. Okay. We'll continue on. We'll finish up the story. Don't worry, I'll sing it down, educate you. She watched one episode of Kamen Rider. And it was a guy in a lab coat. And it was really edgy. It was raining. And it was edgy and the guy was in a lab coat. And that's the only memory she has of Kamen Rider. Maybe you can figure out which one it is. Okay, she'll be back in 30 seconds. She needs to go to the loo. Why he looks so different from everyone else. Everyone
Here have some bits.
Cow! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for the fits, monster! Thank you! She'll consume them. Why is her model glitching out? What the fuck? Wait. Oh! Ah! What the hell was that? What the hell was the freaking meal? What? The freaking meal's hair? Freaking freezer model? Oh, thank you so much. Your PC can't handle 3,000 all at once? Can anyone's PC handle that much at once? Thank you so much, monster. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for helping her recuperate her cost of getting 2 taxis. Why does taxis in Japan cost so much? And then she took an Uber back from London too. She needs to recoup. She needs to do some overtime. That's what she needs to do. Oh, you earned. Wait, you earned 10. Is there even an emote? Is there even an emote available? Can you set delay that hits in set 500 like a second delay? Ooh, she's not sure. She'll have a look at the system. But like she didn't think it's very frequent. She didn't think she gets that kind of bits that frequently, so it's okay. Revise, you have no idea you didn't like the season? She just liked the design. Like she spent a lot of time looking at designs because there was a guy with a knife on his head. There was a gal who looked like a Tic Tac. There was a gal with a jacket. The gal who, like, there were so many different common riders, and she wasn't really sure what their themes were. She likes the cat man. There's a cat gal, a gal with like a cat suit. That was pretty cool. But no, she would like to learn about more like all these common rider things. But there's a lot, you know. And like when it looks like this, you really don't know where to begin a lot of the time. You don't really know where to begin. She needs to yawn. Hi, this is the lady. She stayed up without a nap. She had like a 10-minute nap, but then Delta's resub woke her up because her PC wasn't full volume, and because obviously the first noise she gets is the slapping noise from the TITS, so she kind of just. She got jump scared awake. Thank you, Delta, for waking her up from her 10-minute nap. But she ate a lot. Went to a Kyoto Park, and then she went to Uchi, which is the home of matcha. So she went to go look at how matcha was made. She bought a lot of matcha. This was like a thing about how to make matcha. It was nice because it was like it's English subtitles. And she was pretty like, wow, this random little factory. Cause this wasn't in like the main street of where all the matcha is. This was in like a 15-minute walk from the main street. This was like a factory that made matcha, and she was kind of sad because she wanted to try to make it herself. But by the time she got there, it was closed, so she didn't get to do it. But it's okay. She got to do it at a tea ceremony. She went to a tea ceremony as well. That was really fun. And look how cute the post box is. The post box is like a little urn jar. Very cute. But the top tier was that matcha ice cream she had. It was great. Okay, day 7. Day 7. She wore a kimono. She ate some food. She had 2 furries staring at her, and it was kind of scary. But she found out it was just a mask. It was like a mannequin, but it jump scared her a little bit. She had a lot of matcha, like sugar, which she feels like it's ready to make. She kind of wants to try making this, but no, Kyoto was beautiful. Like she went through like the fancy areas. Love from Great Britain. She's from Great Britain, goat. What? She's from the world. Not yeah, she does. Not Birmingham. Never mind. She's from like the capital. She's the most Brit. She's not the most British girl. But welcome. It's 10 p.m. You can see. Sleepy. Friends looking now. They weren't very cute, but it just kind of jump scared her a little bit. Like she won't lie, it did scare her a little wee bit because she's just walking down this little street and bam, 2 fursuits staring into her soul. Scary. She followed Yaoi Han's Gojo. She went to the Ghibli like shop, which was really cute. She went to this random temple because it was quiet and it was raining and it looked really pretty. Like look, it was just a random statue in the middle of the freaking forest, and she was like, "This is cool." She went there, and that was pretty nice. This is a kimono. This is the outfit. This is the one they picked for her to match her pink hair, and it was very cute. You can't really see her ears because she had to hide them really well because the lady does her hair and she's like, "Oh, don't reveal her ears." She pinned them back pretty damn roughly. She couldn't hear anything throughout the whole day. Then she had a lunch at Sushiro. She had her morning breakfast, and in the evening, this was like at 8 a.m. time. It's like 2 a.m. She had a bowl of ramen at the Ryokan because they were giving out free ramen in the evenings. It was great. This was great. This was really yummy, to be fair. Strawberries covered in sugar. How could you ever go wrong with that? So this is the day she also went back to Osaka. She went to the Gundam like area because she was like, oh, maybe she can buy a Gundam to like build on stream. She did not pick one up. It was a little bit overbearing. There's a lot going on, but she thought they would look cool. There was some anime girl once. She was telling me about an anime girl, but in her brain she was like, oh, once she finished building them, what's she gonna do with them? So she didn't buy any. Is Mama Taiga glad to have you back? Yeah, Mama Taiga's been like constantly asking for hugs. Like she'll be like, hey, come here, Tori. Come here, give Mama a hug. Mama's missed you. She's like, oh, okay. But then you kind of like, it's like the Disney effect, right? You're not allowed to let go. So she's just sitting there for like a few minutes hugging because Mama Taiga wouldn't let go. Send to a view for double the price? Yeah, but that involves her having to ship it. She's lazy. Kimino was so pretty. It was really pretty. Like, it was like a gray with pink accents. And they were like, you must like pink because your hair is pink. And she's like, yeah, it's natural. And they were like, ha, 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 ha. Very funny. And then moved on. She was like, no. She was actually serious. But, maybe don't scare the old ladies. It was very comfortable though. Like the kimono was like a proper set, so they put all those like the OB and everything on you. It's like getting a constant hug. Very comfy. She had a matcha parfait, more matcha things, and then when she went to Osaka, the only place that was open was this izakaya hole in the wall place. She had okonomiyaki. She had whale sashimi. Is it bad to like eat whale meat? Like, is it like a controversial thing? Because she was very curious about it. And she wasn't sure whether that was legal. Is it legal to eat whale meat? Because, she ate it. She ate it. She wasn't gonna do anything about it. She had some pork belly. She had more pork belly, and an egg okonomiyaki sauce. It was great. But if you ever wonder how if you ever want to know how whale meat tastes like, it's like beef with the texture of fish, of tuna. It's the texture of tuna, but it tastes like beef. It's a very weird texture. Like it was really strange. Just looked down upon by everyone outside of Asia. Like, she probably wouldn't have it again. But like, she always feels like she always tries everything once, right? So it was. If you ever want to know what it tastes like, it just tastes like beef, like raw beef, like really raw beef with the texture of fish. Would the hair ties part of the kimono set too? Yeah, it was part of the hair set. So they would tie her hair in the glue. They tie her hair because her hair is quite long right now, right? Her hair is like in this. Oh wait, that's the wrong toggle. No, there you go. Like her hair is like this long right now, right? Because it's no lie. This was how she was in 2020. This is now her hair length. So her hair's kind of grown for a little bit. But they tie her hair up in a really cute, like, in little cute bobos. And they put like flowers and stuff into it. She couldn't keep the flowers though. Since whale hormones are becoming endangered somewhat, it may become illegal though. So every gal go eat them before it becomes illegal. Because it's a very interesting flavor. She's not sure whether or not she would recommend it as like a oh, you have to try it because it tastes good. But it's an experience because it's a very different texture. Like it's not the flavor that you expect from the texture, because obviously whales are mammals, right? So it tastes like beef, but the texture is all a fish. Very weird. Very weird. When you try line? You tried line before? It's been very gamey. It's been really gamey. But yeah, that was a trip in Osaka. She also learned that she can no longer drink because she had her first drink of the trip here. Because every gal else was drinking. But Tori was like, oh no, she doesn't feel like drinking. But in Izakaya, you had to have the drink, right? So she was like, okay, fine, she'll have a drink. She was halfway through her freaking highball, and then she almost got ill. And she was like, life's not fair. She's getting old. She's getting old. She's getting so old. But no, she bought some hair ties to do her hair properly again as well. She's quite lazy with her hair. Like, she kind of just like keeps it down and ties it up like this. Or she ties it up like this outfit, for example. She doesn't really do much of her hair. She was like, okay, maybe she should try and put some effort. Tori became a lightweight. Tori became old. Like, being a lightweight has nothing to do with it because she feels like she just got old and she can no longer like drink as much or drink at all anymore. Because like, if you're a lightweight, you could just eat a lot of like oily foods and that kind of counteract it, right? Look at the oily food she ate and she still almost puked. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. They ate. She went to Nara. She go look at some deer. They're all looking very tasty. Wonder if there's a nation in the world where you can legally eat tiger meat? You probably could in some like indigenous Asian tribes. Or like probably some Asian tribes who just hunt tigers for bush meat. Probably, whether or not it's legal, probably not. But who's governing the tribes? You can't believe you ate that deer? But she will say she did not eat the deer. It was just a joke. It was just a joke. She didn't actually eat the deer because she's basically can't eat deer in Japan. You get tired of alcohol and not having any for a while. It's probably a mix of the two. It's probably a mix of like her not drinking very much. Bambi chili is good. Have you eaten it? Because she would like to try deer one day. She would like to try deer one day. But the deers were very cute. They were very polite. Some of them did headbutt. One of our gal pals got attacked by one. It was kind of fucking funny because the hooves just attacked their face, and it was kind of like, well, that's rough, bro. But she felt like a lot of the deer were a bit scared of her. You don't know why. But like a lot of them were like a bit like hesitant to come near her. We should buy yourself a bottle of Suntory whiskey. Suntory whiskey is very nice. It's very smooth. Venison is great, very lean with no fat, but like, how about what's baby venison? Because venison is like a fully grown deer, right? What's the baby version? Bambi deer? But oh no, she had her first crema of the trip, which is a type of ice cream. It is so good. It is so tasty. She had some freshly made mochi with red bean inside. It's really warm and really tasty. She had a freshly made dango, yaki dango, something like that, which is basically mochi balls grilled with sweet soy sauce. Pretty yummy. She had a honey bumquahen, however you pronounce it. She went to look at some temples. That was fine, you know, like she was like, oh, that's a statue. She didn't go through a hole. In one of these pillars, there was a hole that you could line up to go through, and like everyone until her in the queue was a child. So everybody was staring at her, whether or not she could do it, because she was doubting herself, and this hole was freaking tiny, right? And she was like, fuck, what if she gets stuck? Like, what if her ass gets stuck in the freaking hole in front of this giant crowd that's now just gathering around the hole that you're meant to pass and you get good luck. Like, that's the Lord. Like, you pass through this hole in the pole for good luck. And what if she got stuck? Like, she would not be delivered down. She, like, wiggled herself through this hole, and she was pretty proud that she managed to get through. She's pretty proud. She was like, wow, she did it. Yippee! Then afterwards, she went to have an all-you-can-eat Wagyu experience. So this was the meat from the Wagyu shop. It's an all-you-can-eat yakiniku place. Very yummy. Very yummy. The other thing is a name for a baby deer meat. Bambi meat. Bambiyaki. Bambiyaki! That's the name for it now. It's Bambiyaki, everyone. But the Wagyu was great. It was really cheap as well. It was like 4,000 yen, which is like $40 for all you can eat Wagyu meat. It was very yummy though. It was a bit lost on her. She won't lie. Like, she's not the biggest fan of Wagyu and fatty meat. She prefers lean meat. So she ate the Wagyu because it was what she paid for, but she was also kind of like she would have been fine with the regular non-Wagyu stuff because that meat was fine. It was like black Wagyu. So it was really yummy, but it's just a little bit fatty for her. A bit too fatty. Bambino yaki? What's Bambino? Wait, isn't that a movie reference? She's now getting to a state where she's a little bit sleepy, so don't mind her too much, okay? She's getting a little bit like into her sleepy zone. She's kind of glad she started streaming a bit early because she's getting YIPEE. So, on her last food day, she went into another flea market. 10 out of 10 would recommend. She got this takoyaki from this old lady who did not understand what the hell she was saying, because she didn't understand what the hell she was saying. But she also spoke in the Kansai dialect, so she was even less understanding what the hell she was saying. But she went to a flea market. She bought loads of clothes. This flea market was great because they had a lot of clothes that she was really into, like Japanese cute style clothes. She got loads of clothes for like 100 to 200 yen. It was amazing. She had Ippudo, which is another chain of ramen that was similar to Ichiran, but she prefers Ichiran's broth, but the pork and the meat at Ippudo was much better. She had her last meal in Japan probably was a sushi set because she loves sushi. She saw a random idol concert in Namba, which is next to Dotonbori. It's like a little space where there's just some idol groups performing there, which is kind of cute. It's kind of cute. She went to a 24-hour supermarket and looked like a pachinko parlor. Very fun. And she saw this really cute artist. So this artist was like has a little stall in the middle of Denden Town, which is like the anime district area, and they have like a really cute stuff. And then the artist was just sitting there taking like checkies with people, and it was really wholesome because they were like, wow, a gaijin's here. And she was like, oh, you know, it's really cute. She got a sticker from them, and it was very, very... That's cute. Oh, yeah, the art is really wonderful. Like, they were like, oh, yeah, you know, she drew it. And then, you don't go like, gals. If you guys want to be Tori's #1 fan, you guys gotta be this gal that was in this shop with us. Because this gal was getting a checky done, which is a Polaroid with the artist. And this gal was the hype man of the century. Like, she was just browsing, and the hype man was like, you need to follow this girl. You need to, like, post her on social media about how amazing this girl is. And she was like, man, what? Like, she wants a fan base like that. It was really wholesome, because it was a salary man. Like, really wholesome looking salary man, you know, just like a regular, like, work clothes, glasses, just hyping up this artist. And she was like, wow, you know what? She will check you out on social media, because this man was just like, this girl is the most talented girl he has ever met. She is super cute and super talented at the same time. What? Why can't she have a hype gal like that? That gal was just like, she was shook. Because, like, a lot of times, a lot of Japanese gals are very quiet, very timid. But, like, this man was like, nah. He was like going ham as a sales technique. He was going like, you should get this sticker. She drew it. Like, again, this is in Japanese. Like, this guy is saying this in Japanese, but he's like stopping and he's speaking it slowly for her to understand. So this man went on like 0.5 speed for her, because this man knew she couldn't really speak Japanese very well. So he was going 0.5 speed, going like, she drew this all by herself in 2021, and this item came, and she was saying like, the artist didn't have to do any sales. The hype man was there. The hype man was there. I guess he would say that to every girl. No, this is very different, Matse. This was genuinely so different, because she can tell whether when a gal is trying to sell something to her, but this gal was genuinely just admires this artist, and she thinks that's such a cute thing. Like, by the way, she is just joking about expecting you guys to be like that. She would be a bit scared. She would like, what if it was her dad? You just made this dark, Maguta. It was her dad. You also make this dark, Sushi, but it does not matter. Okay? She wished her dad was that supportive. You up in cycles? Thank you, Kaniko. But it was the most wholesome hype man experience she's ever had. Cause this guy Maybe it was her dad. Y'all made it dark now. Y'all made it so dark now. Well, but overall, really chill day. She went to bed at like 7 p.m. because she had to wake up at like 4 a.m. to get to the airport. That day, cause this was the last full day, but like she left on the 10th, on the 10th day. This was an airplane food. The first meal was shit. It was a seafood with rice dish, and it was disgusting. But it was you know salty, so it was okay. Second one was beef with chow mein, and that was alright. The beef was actually really yummy, to be fair. The last one was a spicy pork noodles. Kinda bad. But it's fine. This flight was the flight she had a free empty space next to her. Beautiful. She got to sleep so well. She likes that her mods are equally as terrible-minded. But that's okay. And this is all the stuff she bought. This is all the stuff she bought. This is all the food she bought. Listen, she had a lot of free empty suitcase space, okay? She had a lot of free empty suitcase space. She got a lot of sweets. Mama Taiga wanted some of those sweets, so she bought them all for her. She bought these super spicy curry packets, which we'll have on stream to try out. But she bought a lot of food because that's the majority of what her suitcase was. This is all her goodies that she got that wasn't clothes. She bought this really cute Miku figure. It's kind of cropped off, but she bought a Miku figure of this version of Miku. The snow version of this year. Really pretty. She bought a Sinisty cup, some Ryokuma cups, Pokemon things. She bought a Pokemon Gunpla kit, you know, like a little, you know, kit to make Mimikyu. She'll do that on stream though. Be fun. She bought a lot of pom-pom pudding. As usual. Maybe Brian or a gal that's into Toho can tell her who that character is. She bought Marissa, and she got a gacha of a Patchouli, the librarian lady. She got a gacha of that. That's the sticker from the Hype Man store. She got some Inari stuff. She got a lot of memorabilia. She got this one, which is really cute, which is a Eurocamp good luck charm. Where is it up there? It's right there. You can't really see it very well because it's not very big. She also went to a pop-up Shugo Kara cafe. That was an interesting thing as well. She got Shugo Kara items there. She got this. This is really fun. Okay, this is an NACL Nako NACL, the salt Pokemon. It's a salt shaker. The green hair one, froggy hair is signed it. Yeah, that one. She don't know what to do with it. If anyone wants it, let her know. She'll send it to you. She doesn't really want it. It was from a gacha. It was a gacha of 8, right? And only one of them she wouldn't want. And guess who she got? She hates gacha. But yeah, she got a lot of Purin things. A lot of Pokemon this time round. She didn't really get... There wasn't much anime stuff she was into, to be fair. She wasn't expecting too much anime stuff in general. But other than that, she bought a lot of stuff. Like she once she sets up the Miku figure, she'll post a photo of it because it's a really, really pretty Miku figure. Like she's not a big fan of buying Miku figures because there's so many. But this one was so pretty because it's like a maid with shrimp themes. So cute. So cute. She needs this. Oh, she's getting sleepy. She's getting big eepy. But yes, that was an overall trip. Discussion of her trip. She had loads of things she did. Her favorite part, the all you can eat breakfast. Best meal? Best meal she had was probably the unagi. The unagi, the best meal. If there's a ketchup machine here with total stuff, you'll be hitting it up all the time. You'll be the only, the only gal buying it. You buy the whole machine. To be fair, there wasn't that much. There was only a couple of Toho gotcha. There's not even that much Toho stuff.
Gold to have you back, ToriThaiga. Love the trip, looked wonderful, ToriThaiga. Cheer.
Thank you so much, Rugata. Thank you so much for the 11 months. It's gonna be almost a year, which means it's a month until Hyper Japan. Oh no! You got jump scared by that? She's getting too sleepy to get jump scared. You better get unagi like that at least twice. Definitely.
Kairi.
Thank you so much for the membership for 9 months. Is so much. Thank you. Should recommend going to Kyoto for like the unagi, because the unagi there is really good. There is a few spots she's found that she kind of wish she went to, but like her grandpa was all like the biggest fan of unagi, so it was kind of hard to just convince them to go to it more than once. Like even this trip, right? She had ramen 3 times this trip. That's 3 times more than she normally would. She's not really a ramen gal. She's much more of a soba gal. She didn't even have soba this time. But to be fair, this trip she's kind of learned that she can kind of make everything herself. Especially like fried stuff, things like okonomiyaki, takoyaki, that kind of thing. She can make it herself. She can't get whale sashimi, but like, and you know, sashimi itself is expensive. That's why she ate so much sushi. But other than that, you need to check on the fire festival. But you going to Kyoto for a day or 2 to start? Yeah, like she feels like a day or 2 is enough. Even a full day in Kyoto is enough. Should recommend the onsen ryokan she stayed at though. If you're looking for a place to stay there, because it was absolutely gorgeous. It's right next to Kyoto Station too. Would recommend. Very cheap as well. Especially if you're going during off period. If you're going during on period, it might be a bit spendy. Don't go during Golden Week though. Let's go back. Page. Oh, she's getting mad sleepy. Mad YIPEE hours right now. Oh, her jet lag is kicking her. It's kicking her real bad. Also, just realized, isn't it freaking early as shit for you right now? Isn't it like crazy early for you? It must be crazy early for you right now. No? Is a maid cafe at AnimeCon serving food just stay to work? No, we'll be there as serving as well. Tori's actually in the kitchen for the whole time, so she's not actually out in the open during the con. She'll be there, but if you give her a message and she actually happens to see it, she'll pop out and say hello. But yes, the maid cafe will be at AnimeCon. That's next week, so she's gonna be a little bit busy. Until she's basically in con hell until mid-September. Taiga. But she will be there. But she enjoys being in the kitchen anyway. There's not much to plan for it anyway, just because there's a lot of stuff we already have. Things like, you know, merchandise and such. She does need to do a few things tomorrow before tomorrow's stream. She has to do a few graphic stuff. But yeah, busy time for you. It's this convention period. Left 4 Dead 2 tomorrow. Yeah, so Left 4 Dead 2 tomorrow is a stream. She's never played before, so it's whenever she starts a new game, it's always a stream that she always checks whether she likes the game. So don't expect her to, you know, play that much of it if she doesn't like it. But if you're around her Steam. She might post it on her Discord. But yeah, any gal can join the world. Whatever it is, it's a pew pew game, but there's no voice though. So you have to deal with the fact that she's kind of lagging a little bit. She might start with a 4-player co-op. She's pretty sure she can't find 8 gals. What are we joining? It's Left 4 Dead 2 tomorrow, and on Friday it's gonna be Halo. She has no idea which Halo game she's gonna play. She's gonna kind of open the game and kind of wing it to what chat kind of suggests to do, but she'll do the campaign for Left 4 Dead. But so it'll be whoever's there on the stream. Okay, it's gonna be kind of first come first serve kind of thing. Because she has no idea how to kind of raffle the space. She doesn't even know if that many people will have it. The collection will need to download the selected game, if you recall. So if you want to pick up the game prior to download... Oh! Okay, she'll decide... Okay, wait. Which Halo game should she try then? In the Master Collection? No, I think that... Oh, she's gonna sleep like a baby? She's gonna be like a baby? Me with no sleeping schedule? How are you still awake? Halo 1 or Reach? Reach has a 4-player co-op? She'll download both. Did you manage to get the pom-pom parade? No, she didn't. She hasn't gotten it yet. She got cinema, like Mama Taiga got a cinema roll. The Mackey's one. If any gals has or anyone in the UK has a Mackey's near them, can you check if the Happy Meal pom-pom parade still there? Difference in your story preference? She doesn't know any story. Like, she doesn't know anything about Halo. She knows Master Chief, and that's basically it. She doesn't really know any story. So she'll take whatever recommendations people think is good as a first time kind of playing. So maybe pick someone for it. Does anyone have Halo 1? We'll figure it out on Friday. She'll download both and we'll give it a go for both, okay? She doesn't really know what to expect of any of these games. So we'll figure it out when we hit that point. We'll figure it out, you know? We'll get there when we get there. Yes, sir. You think the Master Chief gives everything but the newest? Because you wanted to play with a friend, but that didn't happen? Aww. You play with Tori. Why don't we just play, why don't we pick one gal per stream? Wouldn't that make more sense? No? Wouldn't that make sense? Not really sure. Okay, let's go find a gal to redirect to. Oh, Web's online. Let's go to Web. Let's go to Web to redirect, and we'll go to Web to redirect, and let's go over to Rachel. Rachel always comes over to us, so it's our turn to go to Rachel on Twitch. Rachel's playing a game called The Lords of the Fallen. It looks like another Souls-like. And Web is playing a Souls-like game. So it's like a Souls-like all around. What the hell is this? What's going on with this? Oh, they changed it up. They changed up the raid thing. Oh, what happened on Twitch? Ew. Ew! Ew! What do you do on Twitch? Ew! Oh, well. catch you tomorrow after you're back from work. Yeah. Hopefully your work is okay. Just gonna throw everybody over there now. She's sleepy. You wanna first feel like you got a bad rank when you first came out having tons of hype being compared to Dark Souls, I think? It looks kinda cool. You know, it looks kinda cool. But she'll give it though. She'll give it go. We'll go and raid into Rachel. And we'll raid into Web. We'll redirect into Web. So give them lots of love, okay? Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. She's really sleepy. She's really bloody sleepy.